years ago, the film Justice League was released, which was directed by Joss Whedon, the director of Avengers 1 and 2. It was a sequel to Batman vs Superman. This sequel was a major failure for Warner Brothers because of the storyline and the tone of the movie, about which I'll talk in the later parts of this video. Originally, this sequel was supposed to be directed by Zack Snyder, who in turn was directing the film but had to leave halfway in the production because of the loss of his daughter. As he went away, Warner Brothers didn't want to wait, and so they hired Joss Whedon to direct the rest of the Justice League. Joss Whedon stepped in and changed the whole storyline of the film by adding some of his own elements and keeping some of the scenes from the previous cut and ruining the vision of Zack Snyder, which in turn led to the failure of the film. But after a lot of waiting, Warner Brothers gave us the original film that we all wanted to see and that Zack Snyder had originally aspired to make, the Zack Snyder's Justice League. And yes, it was a delight to watch the film, although it was 4 hours long, but it was worth it.
Everybody knows that the dice are loaded. Everybody rolls with their fingers crossed. Everybody knows the war is over. Everybody knows the good guys lost. Everybody knows the fight was fixed. The poor stay poor, the rich get rich. That's how it goes.
Both the movies open up with different kinds of music and different kinds of scenes. The Snyder Cut opens up with the ending of Batman vs Superman, while the Whedon Cut opens up with the music while paying homage to Superman. I believe that the opening scene of Whedon Cut was not really necessary, as the people had already paid homage to Superman in Batman vs Superman, and moreover, the audience would have wanted what the Snyder Cut had started from. After that, in the Whedon Cut, the scene directly shifts from paying homage scene to Batman chasing a parademon scene, while the Snyder Cut shows Batman searching for Aquaman through the icy mountains, which made more sense as in the prequel we were told that there's a big war coming and Batman is putting up a team to fight that big war. It were little scenes like these that ruined the whole storyline of the movie. Joss Whedon thought that he was making a movie for children only, and hence changed a lot of designs and undermined a lot of characters. The Snyder Cut fulfilled all the requirements of the audience and loopholes that the Whedon Cut had created. And it also showed the depth of the characters and how they bonded and how they fought as a team at the end of the film. Music of a film creates the essence of a scene and gets us more interested in the film. It basically defines how the characters of the film are feeling at that particular moment of the film. The Whedon Cut lacked the music that suited the tone and the storyline of the movie, as it was not in the sync of what is happening in the movie.
The starry heavens above me, the moral law within.
On the other hand, Snyder knew what kind of music he wanted for his cut, and he hired composers like Tom Holkenberg and Junkie XL to give music for his cut, and they have given the best music for a Justice League film. The direction of both the movies were different, which is very obvious because of different directors. I believe that Joss Whedon thought he was making another Avengers film, as he did not put his mind into the story as well as the direction of the film, and made a movie which made no sense as to what or why is happening in the movie. Whereas on the other hand, Snyder had a vision and the thought of following that vision with all his heart and soul. Snyder showed each and every aspect of the film in the best way possible. He gave all the characters a depth and a meaning to their origin story, especially to the characters of Cyborg and Flash, who were undermined a lot in the Whedon cut. He showed us how the group formed and how they understood each other slowly and carefully. It also made us understand each and every character by the way they created Alfred. In the scene where Batman says he works for Alfred.
Wow, this is awesome.
Brought some friends.
Oh gosh, yes, yes.
Everyone, this is Alfred. I work for him.
Alfred?
Good day, Mom.
It's badass, Alfred.
I know we're all thinking the same thing right now. Who's gonna say it? I'm not gonna say it.
When the Whedon cut was released, one of the major reasons for its failure was the tone of the movie, because it followed a more colorful and lighter tone, which was completely opposite to what the previous movies had followed. From the very start of Snyderverse, Zack Snyder movies followed a darker tone as compared to other superhero movies, which blended in really well with his ideas for the characters. The darker tone of the movie helped us understand the emotional elements of all the characters. And it also helped us understand the character development throughout the movie with the help of conversations they had with each other.
Cross this one off the bucket list. Exhume Superman from the grave. Check.
You know we could do this in a nanosecond, right?
We could.
Use my hero. All right.
An Amazon working with an Atlantean.
Half Atlantean.
How many thousands of years since our people spoke?
I don't know. I'm not exactly close to mine. I hate Atlanteans as much as you Amazons do.
Hate is useless.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Also, it helped us understand the progression of the story in a better manner. Whedon cut lacked a lot of these elements, which did not make the movie interesting in any manner. One of the things that Zack Snyder is known for is his cinematography. and he has left no scene in the Snyder cut where the cinematography is not up to the mark. His way of direction, the camera angles, and the movement of camera is the best part about the Snyder cut. He was able to capture all the elements of a scene and was able to put it out in the best way possible. The Snyder cut also has a lot of slow motion shots, which gets us more embroiled in the movie. The scene where Superman was resurrected and takes his first flight, and the scene where the villain Darkseid is introduced also has top-notch cinematography.
You would change the world.
Your heart was tested,
I know it's been hard, Clark.
but you gave hope to their world.
You need to show them who you are.
Love them, Cal. The way we loved you.
Fly, son. It's time.
All in all, in terms of cinematography, Zack Snyder has left no stones unturned. The final battle also has a scene which is considered as one of the best shots of Zack Snyder. The climax of a movie tells us how the final outcome of the movie has been, which indeed is very necessary because without a good outcome, the audience of that movie would be very disappointed as it did not meet their expectations, which is exactly what happened with the Whedon cut. He added a lot of external elements to the final cut of his movie, like the Russian family living in the radioactive area, which is not even possible in real life. And if we leave the possibility of the Russian family being there, the scene really feels unnecessary to be in the final cut of the movie. And what feels bad about the scene the most is that it undermined Flash's character in the movie.
It's okay. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah.
Whereas the Snyder cut paved the way for Flash's character and showed us how important he is in the final battle of the movie. The Snyder cut also showed the real power of Superman in the final battle of Snyder.
Not impressed.
All in all, Snyder was able to capture how they fought as a team without undermining any character and giving them the screen time they really need.